down, Browning to the air. Higgins bumps.
What's your mood during a game? Calm, relaxed.
Doesn't matter.
Higgins in the end zone.
Puts it down the field. Bengals.
He's always doing something right. Team player, he can do it all.
Time to put on the show. Let's do it.
Higgins still on his feet. He'll walk into the end zone. Higgins goes down and grabs it. Touchdown. Bengals.
That's just nasty work out there.
A beautiful rainbow. Higgins with the catch.
Now on the far side. Higgins just a showstopper. This is just nasty.
Let's see 1-5 out there. We do this. We make it the out the way. It's an ISO.
Out the way.
And in this span, Higgins doesn't have only 7 touchdowns. He has caught 10. T can also become just the 3rd player in the last 10 seasons in the league.
That's all that counts in this league as this team tries to find itself.
Still, we stand strong.
Turn out how we want them. I mean,
Team scored a touchdown. You know,
There's no place for a horse in the jungle. This time.
There's just so much football left down the road, and to me, you know, this is a very much of a learning.
To the end zone, diving catch, Higgins touchdown. And the Bengals with their 3rd touchdown in the second half.
He's at the 10, 5, touchdown.
Catches a touchdown on Sunday, bringing his streak to 8 straight home games. And a T records 86.
What is your view of the state of affairs in this division?
At the end of the day, it's going to come down to December football. I still think the Bengals have a chance to find themselves.
He can also join the 5K club this weekend. All he needs is 45 receiving yards. Once Higgins reaches that milestone, he will become the...
Listen closely. Not to the crowd, but to the silence beneath it. That's where we live.
Quick throw. Higgins inside the 10. Higgins in the end zone.
T. Higgins sprinting up the middle of the field. Touchdown passes. Two catches, the shotgun snap blitz coming. Flacco throws a fade, and it is caught.
This is Higgins. Brilliant.
2 more snaps would get it down to about 20 seconds where they could try for the field goal.
Game preview is straight ahead.
Which is nice. He did a great job. The O-line did a great job on Thursday night as well. He didn't really give the Steelers tons of chances to get to him.
Team history, trailing the 8 straight games by Carl Higgins in the 90s.
I'm mic'd up. I just forgot that quick. Look good. Y'all boys look.
Push. Touchdown. Legs right. Throws it high and deep. T. Higgins catches at the 5. Runs into rainbow. Downfield by Joe Flacco. Higgins with the...
I see 1-5 out there. We do this. I mean, get the f*** out the way. It's an ice.
Throws it high and deep. T. Higgins catches at the 5. Runs into the end zone. Touchdown. Bengals.
Well, T. Higgins.
Burrow catches the shotgun snap. Looking right. Throws into the end zone for Higgins. Touchdown. T. Higgins then drops to his knees and prays to a higher power.
You that boy! You that boy! It looked like you didn't even try to catch it, bro. That's just stuck to your hand. All I see was T swim more.
Caught by Flacco, throws into the end zone. T. Higgins with the catch, knocks over the pylon.
Touchdown from the big-bodied T. Higgins getting it done.
You know, they talking about 5. You that guy, 5. You that guy, bro.
2nd and 2. Burrow drops straight back to throw, looking, firing for the end zone. T. Higgins reaches out, grabs the ball, touchdown!
That's tough.
How about that throw?
Oh, just dynamite.
This number in NFL history. He will also become the 5th Bengals quarterback to eclipse the 20K threshold.
The 40-year-old QB. Flacco throws it deep.
Caught by Higgins. It's a 28-yard touchdown pass to Higgins.
Find a way to scratch.
If you get the 2 points now.
Flacco drops back, throws it into the end zone, and it is caught for the 2-point conversion by T. Higgins.
Big game team. He's got 15 100-yard games, 6 of them.
Unit. You know, you got a bunch of guys in here that really want to win.
Burrow in a clean pocket, fits it into T. Higgins, and that's a first down. Down to the 27.
This is just a heck of a throw. You catch him right here on the outside. And you're going to have T. Higgins push up. You got a little underneath route right there. Look at all the bodies in there in the middle of the field. And Joe Burrow finds a small window and gets that down the field to T. Higgins.
There's small windows. Browns rush 5. Burrow to the sideline. Open. Higgins, first down. Ward out there in coverage. Burrow found one.
You know this. We'll show you the catch on the outside, but Joe Burrow in the pocket. The pocket is collapsing around him, and he stands in there and throws that pass. Watch this. He's coming in. He knows he's going to take that hit down low right around the waist and just throws a dart to the outside.
Scrimmage, 3rd down, Browning to the air. Higgins bumps, doesn't matter. Touchdown, Bengals.
Short throw or just throw the ball up to T. Higgins. Wins at the line right away. Stacks his receiver inside. You're not big enough. Get off me. Let me look back at him. T. Higgins, he got his money this year too. They have 2 number 1 wide.
Higgins, but it is just quick play and let it go.
They rush 4, pass threaded. First target, 40. Well, they didn't get the earlier one.
It's right in the neck area. Gene, let's bring you in. It looks like it may have even hit the shoulder pad first.
Yeah, really tough angle. What they're really looking at is Okuda's head. Does he initiate force immediately with the crown? I know there's some shoulder involved. When you dip that head like that and it's leading, even though the shoulder may hit at the same.
Browning's going to float one far side. Spinning grab.
In that game that went into overtime that Sean Payton talked about, T. Higgins had a huge game in that one against Riley Moss. That's good coverage. It's just a perfect throw. And these are the plays that T. Higgins makes.
Second and goal. Browning to the end zone. Diving catch. Higgins touchdown. T. Higgins with his second touchdown catch of the season. And the Bengals with their third touchdown in the second.
Yeah, just a simple out route. And Amik Robertson, playing some heavy inside leverage, kind of off the ball. And that's a nice, easy throw catch by Jake Browning and T.
Second down 7, to the air he goes and finds T. Higgins, who will take it up and from behind, brought down by Walker. Cooper was there too.
Well, Green Bay that time rushes 4 and they drop 7, and they were just able. T. Higgins goes up and finds that window. Flacco gets the ball out of his hands quickly, which is what they're going to need to do with Gary and Parsons coming off the edges.
64 yards so far. Second down 10. Flacco caught inside the 5. Higgins diving, close, short to the 1. First and goal, Cincinnati. Higgins on a 13-yard.
Quarterback and a silent cadence, and the ball is going to end up just short.
Flacco 17-27. And right on the screws, caught by Higgins inside the 30, hit by Hobbs and grabbed on the play by Xavier McKinney.
5 wide on the 3rd and 14, fires and caught, and he's going to pick up the first down as the crowd salutes T. Higgins. So it looked like they were on.
Marvel at the timing of this. 3rd down and long against this defense. They sit back and play zone, only rush 4. But as you see, that safety gets down quickly. Means you hit that back foot on your drop. The ball's got to be out immediately.
Quick throw. Higgins inside the 10. Higgins in the end zone. And a Cincinnati lead.
He moves the linebacker Holcomb here. And then he's got to worry about the safety getting down. Move the linebacker, get it out early, and that gives T. Higgins a chance to be able to pull away from the safety.
Flacco down the sideline, caught! And sliding to a stop at the 6 is Higgins. Brilliant. Just sets up what could be a game-winning field goal.
Great call, Al. I'm right there with you. Tight coverage, pulls away late, and then right there, the veteran presence to know exactly where he was on the field, what's going on with the game clock and what needs to happen. Slides down, protects the ball, makes Pittsburgh use their second timeout. As you said, I love the word brilliant.
To hone in on where he's going to be. Flacco, a little bit of movement, puts an air under it. Deep down the field, Higgins wide open for the touchdown. How about this, the savviness from Higgins? Watch the hesitation move about 10 yards down the field right there. That little hesitation. And there's no way Thomas can. Too much. Majestic pass from Flacco, and it is guys their looks. Only about 5 yards away from McPherson's field goal range. Flacco puts an air under it, far side. Higgins, just crazy catch for the Cincinnati touchdown with a showstopper. Spiro, this is just nasty. That's just nasty, nasty work out there by T. Higgins. I don't even know what else to say. There's an incredible throw. Flacco. Yeah, this is just one-on-one. And again, this is just base coverage. You see the safety over there. He's trying to bite down. That's Jaquan Brisker. He's trying to bite down on the slot receiver. And you know as a cornerback that it's just going to be one-on-one. And when you watch it, both Chase and Higgins are two of the most pressed wide receivers in the National Football League. Flacco looking end zone near side. Higgins with the catch. Higgins, they're going to mark him shy of the end zone. Inside the one, right at that half-yard line. Officials talking about it. It's just incredible catches that we've seen from Higgins. Did the ball break the plane of the goal line as he worked against Gardner Johnson? The question when he rolled. And now they're saying touchdown. Right.
The ruling on the play is a touchdown.
Right there. Before he lands out of the bounds for the football. Bears rush 4. Flacco kept upright. Flacco completes. Higgins. Just a gigantic play for the Bengals. They pick up 20 today. T. Higgins is putting together for the Bengals. Aspiro last week, he had, only targeted 2 times in that game. And in this game, he hasn't been stopped. He's caught every single one of his targets. He has 2 touchdowns. Bears rush 4. Flacco going for it. Higgins with another. And Higgins is still down. Boy, was the follow through with all of Brisker's weight coming down on the upper part of Higgins' torso. What a catch in this kind of moment, Arch, with the money on the table.
Defense number 92.
Back. Flacco to the air, and time. Flag, as you see, and to the side. Caught by Higgins. He's in right now. Let's see what the flag is about. It is a hold on Pittsburgh. It'll count.
Did right? A lot of points. Higgins is just working a drag route. But watch as this play extends. He looks, he's not supposed to wheel this. But as the play breaks down, he's like, oh, I'm just going to go up the sideline. Flacco's able to find him. And with that.
2nd and 6. To the near side and brought in by Higgins again. He's tackled by Pierre. It is a first down catch.
They're going to blitz off the slot. That means Ramsey has to come down. So when Ramsey comes down, then you have to soften as a corner. You got no help over the top. So as the corner softens.
James back to pass. 2nd and 7. Flacco. And right on the screws. It's caught in front of Duggar by Higgins. 7. Gain of 22. First down.
Well, he's 40 and he's dealing with a lot of wind. And he just puts this right on a dime over in the sideline. Hits it right in the pocket of that coverage to T. Higgins. And they're going to have to do this here in the 4th quarter. We haven't seen.
He's got a great arm. Blocked by Mims, the right tackle. And caught there by Higgins. 45-yard line. Grabbed by Gonzalez. Whacked in the play by Hawkins. And it's a gain of 16 as it from 67 and did not make it. But that 16-yard reception right there by T. Higgins.
Second and 3. Burrow lofting end zone. Higgins, did he get his feet in? He did. Touchdown Bengals. T. Higgins back in a big way. 21 yards. They say that he got his feet in. Let's see if you can even tell.
All right, well, between quarters, they came out with the blowers. Yeah, I think as long as, it looks like that right toe is still kicking up some snow. I think he's in. This perimeter passing game, especially contested catches. T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, best duo in the league, winning 50-50 balls, and there's another great example for T. Higgins.
Bengals offense finally is at full strength and looking like it here in the first half in Buffalo. Bills are coming. Over the middle, there's Higgins, a juggle and a catch, and another 3rd down conversion for Cincinnati. They bring the blitz, and the Bengals beat it with a 19-yard gain.
Yeah, it all starts inside. They've done this all-up pressure, and then they usually bail and then bring unblocked defenders. He just can't quite get there from off the edge, and Higgins is having a hard time hanging on to the ball, but that time he's able to secure, and he hits his head.
Into the blitz, wants T. Higgins. He's got him. Higgins
Higgins fights through contact for the touchdown.
Snap that he liked and just said, hey, go run right by him. You see Tre'Davious White, he's kind of waiting at the sticks, thinking it's going to come out fast. And now Cincinnati's going to elect to go for 2 here. Try to make.
Dolphins going to bring 4. Burrow step out of his own end zone, taking a shot near side. Higgins. Boy, all that athleticism.
Well, that's what you're going to get with T. Higgins in the game. And you see this every single time he's in there. And Joe Burrow has.
One of the reasons why they were shut out for the first time in a number of years. Burrow puts some air under it. Higgins. Touchdown. Boy, just an exceptional drive orchestrated by Burrow.
So good. I mean, so good. Left foot, drag with the right foot. I mean, you can't, there is nothing that Jack Jones could possibly do when you throw the ball in that position and with that kind of body control.
Of his body falling out of bounds. This is as good as it gets. Cincinnati in front, late stages, first quarter on CBS.
3rd down. Burrow looking for Higgins on the sideline. He's open and he drops it in beautifully in Arizona territory and out of bounds at the 42.
He's going to be lined up out there going out, and now, oh, I'm supposed to be running with T. Higgins. So now you're in a trail. You got Denzel Burke trying to convert to get over there to help out, and we've just seen a few things here today because you've got so many different guys on the back end of this defense playing for the first time.
On 2nd down, Burrow the throw again. Lofts it to his left for Higgins. One-handed grab. A flag comes in, but that is a spectacular catch by T. Seasons.
6'4" with ball skills. We talked about how good he is with his hands. Hold the defender off with his right. All you need is one. That's good every day and on Sunday.